But tell me about covering golf and going to the Masters, because like as a fan, which is different for you going because you've got to work, right? It's totally different. Like I'm sure you would love to go as a fan and then another time go work. And Eddie mentioned this on a previous podcast. It's a totally different experience. But what is it like being in media and having to deal with the Masters, Augusta National, the whole thing that comes with it, and like even getting a pass to get in? Like,
it's extremely hard to go to. Every local TV affiliate that has a local golfer probably would like to go.
Right.
It really helped me knowing Kyle Porter, who I mentioned earlier. He goes and covers it for CBS. He kind of put me in touch with the right people to where I could even start the application process. Okay. You can't just do that. You have to like know someone to even start the application. Like, because there's not just some online website. You go, hey, I work for KOCO, let me in.
Yeah.
And so I started that process, and I really did a good job, I think, explaining why I deserved to go, because Victor Hovland was there from Oklahoma State as an amateur. The Masters loves the amateur side of things with Bobby Jones. Like there's a reason the amateur gets to go into Butler Cabin when they're presenting the green jacket. So I said, we got Victor there. I covered him at OSU.
He's just won the USO,
USAM, and all this He's one of the hottest names in golf. Yeah. And oh, by the way, here's 6 other Oklahoma State golfers that are playing.
Right.
I'd like to come cover it. To my shock, they approved my credential.
Yeah.
So at that point, I got to figure out how am I getting to Augusta and where am I staying, and it was a kind of a crazy process. But
how late did they approve you? Like how long would you have?
They gave plenty of heads up.
Okay.
Plenty of heads up, and then just figuring out the process of how to get there and how to cover it. And so I get there, and I'm literally walking up to the clubhouse, and I'm just like all nervous as all get out, because like you hear all these stories of like Augusta, like people doing the wrong thing and being banned for life. That's all I could think about was don't do the wrong thing, and they're very limited on where you can bring a camera. So I was afraid to even like open my camera lens, and so I check in and everything, and the media center is just this multi-million-dollar facility that they've just rebuilt and redone, and it was jaw-dropping. Yeah. And all like the little famous foods, they have just little grab stations. You can go get the pimento cheese sandwich anytime you want. There's a restaurant where you don't pay anything. It was like going to the Masters on steroids. But I couldn't take my camera a lot of places. I could cover it, but like to a very limited amount. Like for local TV, ESPN has all the rights, CBS has all the rights. I basically could do the little huddle up, interviews right when they get done from the scoring tent or scoring center. And I couldn't go on camera a lot of places. Like a lot of the local Augusta, Georgia affiliate was going live out on the street. Yeah. They weren't even going live inside the gates. So it was kind of just, don't get fired, don't get banned. Even if you don't cover this ever again in your life, you want to be able to come back here as a fan, don't get blacklisted. So I was really walking on eggshells the whole time.
Yeah. And so this was 2018?
2018 when Tiger won.
Tiger won and Hovland gets...
Or was that...
Was it?
2019.
I don't know.
No, it's 2019. Patrick Reed, unfortunately, won in 2018. Beat Ricky by a shot.
Yeah.
But no, 2019.
But you were there when Tiger won as well, right?
Yes. You mentioned Eddie. Yeah. Eddie and I were waiting for him. I had 2 quick Tiger stories.
Yeah. We got time.
Okay.
Don't make them quick. You can tell me.
Okay, good.
Tell me all about it.
We're on the 10th hole. 10th hole is probably one of the holes I wanted to see in person. Right. It's this huge downhill. It looks even steeper in person. In person, it looks like a double black diamond ski slope.
Okay.
And so Tiger hits a good drive. He's in the middle of the fairway. And Eddie and I had waited. We had to wait that long. That's the cool thing about the Masters. On Thursday and Friday, they separate all the big names to where the crowds aren't that thick. You can wait on whoever you want and go see them pretty close up. And so Tiger's in the fairway. He's literally about to take the club back. And Eddie and I feel this huge gust of wind hit our backs going out toward Tiger.
Yeah.
And everyone on the green starts murmuring like, don't hit. This wind's going to kill this approach shot. Tiger's literally, he looks up one more time and is about to take the club back, and he takes this huge step back and starts looking up at the trees. And like 1 second goes by, 2 seconds go by. Then the wind hits his shirt. You can see the wind hitting his shirt.
Goosebumps.
And he kind of just looks up around, and he kind of waits for the trees to settle, thinks the wind's right, hits it to about 15 feet, makes birdie.
Yeah.
It was like watching Michelangelo paint. It is what it was like. And then it was me and Eddie were just like looking at each other like, this guy is just, he knows this place so well. It's unbelievable. And then the last day I had to leave, and this is my luck. Yeah. So the Masters has always always been the week before the NBA playoffs start. And for some reason this year, the NBA playoffs started that weekend. So I had to leave. I could have stayed all the way until Sunday.
Yeah.
I probably should have just quit my job and just stayed. If I'd known Tiger was going to win, I might have just quit my job and said, I'm staying through Sunday.
To see this, yeah.
So I had to leave on Friday, unfortunately, Friday afternoon. And I'm walking away from the course for the final time, just about to cry practically.
Yeah.
And I see on the board that Tiger's coming up to the ninth hole. I'm like, well, it's going to be tight, but I'm waiting for Tiger one more time. And, nine's not a birdie hole. He hits it about 35 feet on the green. I'm like, great. I'm not going to see anything cool. He rolls in a 35-footer for birdie and does a huge fist pump. Crowd goes berserk. And that's really when he took off and really became one of the leaders. And I'm like, all right, I'm good.
I've
seen what I need to see
in person.
And I got to be like part of the gallery that just goes nuts with him, which was so much fun. And